someone. Fame and fortune is a lot of fun. You can bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna be the one. You can bet your bottom dollar, baby, it's a gotta come. Other guys, they try to put me down. Burst my bubble, treat me like a clown. You can bet your bottom dollar I ain't gonna wear no frown. 'Cause frowning's just a smile that's hanging upside down. It isn't every day that you get the chance to shine among the stars. You've gotta show the world just what you got, and baby, just who you are. Everybody's got a dream inside. Feel it grow, it's kind of hard to hide. You can bet your bottom.
Ira, please, don't get started on Brian.
How long we've been playing poker at his house?
I don't know, 2 years?
2 years. In 2 years, how many times did he tell us we're on his next show?
Well, he never actually said that
He
we
has
run.
implied it and hinted at it many times.
Well, we don't know that he's not going to hire us.
Would Ernie, our agent, be avoiding us if Brian, our scumbag, had shown any interest in hiring us?
Maybe he doesn't want to put anybody on staff. Maybe he's just going to hand out freelance
Oh,
assignments.
don't be so desperate.
Ira, we haven't worked in 8 months, and I have a wife. All right, don't say it.
Are you on your way to your card game?
Yeah, what's up?
Brian's show was picked up.
I want to finish my book.
Do the show for 1 season and you can finish your book during hiatus. Do you have anything left from the advance?
No.
You're the only one who knows about this. Just let Brian know that you're ready to work and call me in the morning.
Have you ever worked with Brian before?
No, never worked with him. I know he was a really big fan of Monkeys Out.
Don't bring that up.
Why?
When you bring up a show that lasted 8 episodes 2 seasons ago, it's like holding up a sign that says we'll write for food.
Gotcha.
Good. Now get in there and suck Brian's dick.
I am all over it.
No, Brian. I'm not allowing you to do this to me.
I thought I was ready to come back.
You are ready, man. I got you 22 on the air.
They want a fucking anthology show, man. Every week a new fucking deal. 22 times. And I don't even know what it's about.
More suspenseful than eerie, but a little eerie with an edge. Everything's got an edge. And funny, but dark. How dark depends on whether we get Sunday at 7 or Thursday at 10. And it's got to have this look. Something about digitals and pixels and drop frames. And we'll get those chanting Bulgarian monks to do the theme. The monks of an edge.
Is that what those idiots told you?
That's what I told them.
Then what's the deal? What's the problem, Brian?
I sat on that couch and I tried to listen to my own voice. I was speaking in tongues.
Who gives a shit what you were speaking in, Brian? You got 22 shows on the air, and I know Melinda. Once a deal is made, the rest is cake.
Cake! Cake! 22 episodes is cake!
Brian, you just gotta get a taste for it, okay? Listen, you're a little rusty. Come on, Brian, you're the man. Remember when you used to go out in the desert for 3 days and come back with 2 shooting scripts?
Yeah, but I didn't come back with the 8 ball of blow.
Well, if that's the only problem.
Coke?
Are you out of your fucking mind?
Forget it, bad idea, you're right. All right, let's take this one step at a time. All they need by Friday are story outlines for the first 6 shows. Nothing? Nothing! You've had 30 days, Brian! God damn it, don't do this to me! You wanted to start working again. You said the therapy was working your fucking center or whatever kind of bullshit. I know you, Brian. You are gonna like flying coach and living in fucking Hacienda Heights. 2 words for you, Brian. Potato famine! You're gonna be down there on fucking Sunset, sucking a dick at some Perry ass. That was nothing compared to you're not gonna like scouting around your fucking friend's bathroom looking for mushrooms, Steve. I know you, buddy. When you stick a 30 needle up your ass, you're going at the man eyes of the You okay?
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I just can't do it.
Here's what you gotta do. You gotta get yourself cleaned up, play your poker game, and I'll call you in the morning. And if you still don't want to do it, I'll call Melinda.
Will you get the door?
First day's bets.
Yeah, I'm in. Uh-huh.
All right.
I call.
Along for the ride.
I feel lucky.
That's right. Here they come. King to the 3. 10 ace. Queen for the actor. Jack looking low. Looking very low. Ace 10. 5.
I'm in it.
I'm going to hold back.
Chasing.
All right, I call.
I'm out.
You folding an ace 2?
Brian always beats me low.
You had him beat on the table, dummy.
I had a queen underneath.
Oh, thanks a fucking lot, Benny.
Jesus Christ, Benny. They're dealt face down for a reason.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Let it go.
How about a Chocochino?
I don't think so. It always makes me phlegmy.
Makes everything all right.
You never offered me a chocochino.
We get a new game going here?
Yeah, let's go.
Thanks,
You
Benny.
know what? I'm gonna deal again. It's like a do-over.
Yeah, sure. This time from the top of the deck, though, all right?
Well, I can't ask for everything.
You in, Benny?
Deal me in. I'm in.
All right, let's ante up, boys.
You gonna play the whole hand this time?
Benny up.
Thank you.
Put your head in the game this time, Benny. For Christ's
Here,
sake.
Benny.
Take it easy.
Throwing
I'm here.
Oh, we're not in high school anymore. Let's go.
Turn yours over.
What are you
will
showing?
10 over here. We got a 3 and a 5. Jack bet.
Brian wins again.
You got me again. Brian's too good tonight.
It's a banker Brian.
What are you up, 500? You are hot.
You're unbelievable.
Brian,
Brian wins again.
you are fucking killing
Who do I
me.
have to talk to about getting a hand around here?
Just spank me and
I'm a
send me
loser?
in the room.
You're a winner.
That's a nice shirt, Brian. Where'd you get it?
All right, I surrender.
unbelievable.
Well, I'm Italy
I got
here.
pupkis.
I'm giving up.
Pupkis.
It's yours.
Have you lost weight?
Brian, you were hotter than honeymoon dick.
Cigar? No. Have one of mine. You want me to get the door?
No, I'll get it. Deal me out this hand.
Thanks, Neal.
Just hang on a second.
Benny, I think you've got something on your nose here.
What?
I don't know, I'd assume it's something that Brian ate 2 or 3 days ago.
Hey, I noticed you dumping hands to him, too. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, you guys looking for jobs or something?
And what's with you, Hank? I didn't know you were such a kiss-ass.
I'm not. I got shit cards, all right?
Yeah,
Wait a
right.
minute. Is Brian going back to work?
Typical fucking actor. Me.
Why don't you suck my ass, writer boy?
Hey!
Not you, Ira.
Somebody write that up for you? Somebody script that?
No one
Somebody
had to
script
write that up for me. No, I'm a professional fucking actor. I can improvise.
Oh, you're improvising?
Yes!
Oh, that explains my boredom.
Will you assholes knock it the hell off? Jesus fucking Christ, I get one night a week to relax and have a little camaraderie. Back to the hat.
$100.
Brian, you all right?
I thought I heard the Marlboro man talking to me. But it was over at the hotel. A woman and a man are standing on the balcony. The lights in the tower flash 4 times at perfect intervals, like Paul fucking Revere. I hear a woman scream up in the tower. The man on the balcony points up and says, "Champagne, you have betrayed me."
Betrayed me?
Did you say champagne?
Is anyone going to bet?
The man reappears at the other end of the hotel on the fire escape. The woman says to him, "Stay and help me get rid of him." The guy kisses her and takes off down the escape.
Are you sure this was the same guy and the same woman as the ones on the balcony?
What do you mean?
How well could you see that?
Hello? Do something!
Bet or fold?
$100.
$100 to Ira.
I'm out.
I'm in.
What?
It's a test.
What are you talking about?
Brian. He wants to see which one of us can break the story. He's playing with us, just like James Coburn did in The Last of Sheila.
Oh, for Christ.
I'm telling you. Hank and Neal are going to cut our throats if we cock around. Now, we can do this if you'll just get into it. Stop winning.
Okay, maybe it's just a run-of-the-mill sex for hire thing, right? Hooker's in the wrong place at the wrong time, and she witnesses a political assassination.
Wasn't that your Equalizer episode?
You know, maybe the hooker's in on this with the guy in the tower. A variation of the panel game or the Badger racket.
Maybe you ought to stick to selling enema bags.
Medical supplies.
Why does she have to be a hooker?
I don't know, Benny. Maybe your parents didn't love her enough.
Seriously. Did it ever occur to you guys that a good-looking woman in a hotel room could be anything but a hooker?
No. Okay, Benny, she's not a hooker. Who is she?
Somebody's wife.
Oh, that is exciting.
All right, cold opening. A jewel thief comes into a hotel room, right? And there's a husband and wife in bed. They're asleep. The wife wakes up. She sees the thief. Instead of waking up her husband, she takes the jewel thief out onto the fire escape and says, "We can get rid of him." Him being the husband who's asleep in the bed.
Then how does that explain the balcony?
Or the tower.
How much of this are you married to?
That's it. I'm going to Bell. This is fucking bullshit. You know, I get one night a week to play poker and have a little camaraderie, and you assholes fuck it up. Are you coming?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Hey, why don't we go to the bike and play with the Vietnamese?
It's a good idea. I don't understand a word they say either, but at least they fucking play poker.
Thank you for a lovely evening, gentlemen.
Goddamn writer. Who put a nickel in him?
Brian's right. Who uses the line, "Champagne, you have betrayed me"? Either an older man or an academic or an intellectual, not some guy running around the Chateau Marmont, killing and or robbing, kissing some babe, and then fleeing down the fire escape. Or
what?
Or what other kind of guy uses the word betrayed?
A foreigner.
A foreigner.
I gotta take a leak.
Who told you?
Our agent's assistant. Who told you?
Your agent. Yeah, he's been trying to sign me. I thought you should know.
Thank you.
Anybody know what the show's about?
It's an anthology.
Whoa,
You think
wait
he's
a
all
minute.
right?
What the fuck you mean he's been trying to sign you?
Hey, don't get mad at me. How do you like it over there anyway?
Oh, it's great. Sign with him.
Seriously, you think Brian's all right?
In what way?
Well, if we weren't in show business, this sort of obsessional self-absorption would be aberrational.
What's your point?
My point is we all know what happened to Brian 2 seasons ago.
You've never been tense at deadline?
Yes, but they never had to send me home with a psychiatric nurse.
Everybody works differently.
You think he really saw what he says he saw?
Sure. I don't know, maybe.
Well, the normal first reaction to possibly seeing a murder is not to break it down into 4 acts.
I think he's fucking with us.
Either way, it's a little psychotic, don't you think?
Well, maybe we should all just go home, take our meetings with Brian separately, and let the chips fall where they may.
Works for me. I'm exhausted.
Agreed. We all go home and let Brian pull himself together.
Settle then.
Anybody want to go get a drink?
What about this? A crystal meth lab run by a couple of disgruntled pharmacists.
Oh, yeah, the kids love the whole pharmacist genre.
Blow me, Neal, and I mean that sincerely.
I think it's about the guy in the fire escape. I mean, if you don't like the jewel thief, fine. You know, that was just an area, just something to explore. But, you thought about it.
Come on, spitballing down there.
I'll tell you one thing right now. I'm not walking back up. I'm not getting a heart attack for this guy. Now what?
We have to talk.
Because we're not practically in. He's just hard up for an idea.
Oh, good.
Benny, he's pumping us, trying to get us to work for nothing.
Ira, we've been working for nothing for 8 months in your living room.
Yeah, but in my living room, I don't have to elbow out a couple of desperate hacks for the privilege.
Ira, we're a couple of desperate hacks.
Oh, even for you, that's pathetic.
You want to know what would be a lot less pathetic? A job. Look, I gotta have this. I got a wife, I'm leasing to buy, and I'm going after this with you or without you.
What'd you just say?
I said, if you don't want this, I'm going after it by myself.
What are you talking about? Nobody even knows if you can write by yourself.
I got a spec.
What spec?
I did a sample murder, she wrote. I finished it last week.
You scumbag.
Look, it's something that I did in my spare time.
You scumbag liar.
You weren't even talking to me. What was I supposed to do?
Don't try and justify this.
Okay. Listen, I'm sorry about what I said. I don't want to do this without you.
Now what the hell are you doing writing a spec behind my back? And murder, she wrote. Jesus Christ. Isn't that off the air?
They're doing 3 2-hour reunion specials.
This is her idea, yes?
She was supportive, yeah.
Yeah, as in I can't blow a man who doesn't stand up for himself.
That's not why she doesn't blow me. Where you going?
To get a job.
Now you're cooking with gas.
But it's every man for himself, which leaves you out. Murder, she wrote. Unbelievable.
All right, let me ask you guys something. Theoretically.
Evening, Mr. Pettiford. Haven't seen you in a while. Diet Coke, heavy on the maraschinos?
Remy, water back.
A Labatt ice for me.
Cuddy rocks.
Where's Benny?
He vomited and went home.
In that case, I'll have a vodka and sauerkraut juice.
Jimmy.
Yes, Mr. B.
The west-facing suite, 5th floor. Do you know who's in there?
No, I don't.
Find out for me, would you?
I really can't do that. I kind of have to respect the guest's privacy. I'm sorry, Mr. Pettiford. I'll just go get those drinks.
Pots. I mean...
Hé, Philippe! Ces fameux gâteaux, là. Écoute, file-moi des assiettes. Mais non, pas ces assiettes-là,
Something else, something big underneath all of this. Now, what are the blinking fucking lights in the tower? And I don't want any TV bullshit.
Perpetual novelty. Perpetual novelty. It's one of the basic ideas informing complexity theory. I've been reading this book. There are these physicists, biologists, and economists working up in some think tank in Santa Fe. They've been trying to come up with models for studying complex adaptive systems. You understand? We're trying to take a situation that was happening, that was unfolding in the moment, and we're trying to find a point of equilibrium from which we can find order in it. Well, these guys up in Santa Fe go on the idea that in complex adaptive systems, order is highly dispersed. There is no single vantage point from which one can discern the coherence of the behavior. In other words, there is no master neuron in the brain, no master cell in the developing embryo. So what appears to be order in a system is merely the outcome of cooperation and competition among the agents in that system.
Who put on the Discovery Channel?
Anybody here know French?
Why?
I'm outside, okay? I'm by the fire escape, and there are these two very suspicious French guys, okay? And one of them says to the other, just bear with me, it's Il doit arriver la pâtisserie, le dessert avec lui.
He must still have the desired pastry with him.
Excuse me, Mr. P.
You guys keep working. I have to go to the phone.
Wait, Brian, are you all right? Brian?
Nice fucking work, Benny.
Yeah, what'd you do? Find the French-English dictionary in the Jan?
You said every man for himself.
What's the matter with you? We gotta get this guy grounded.
Oh, is that what we're gonna do, Hank?
Look, maybe Brian saw something, maybe he didn't, but he's becoming completely delusional. I think we gotta get him home and call his shrink.
No, you're right. I mean, if Brian cracks up again, there might not be any jobs for any of us.
I'll get right to the point. I want your story.
Gee, you work fast. What makes you think I've got a story?
Everybody's got a story. It's just that not everybody can tell it.
How do you know I can tell it?
I'll tell it.
Doesn't sound like much fun for me.
There'll be some money in it for you.
How do you know who I am?
I live just up the hill from here. My bedroom window looks straight across at the upstairs terrace.
And?
I saw what went on up there tonight.
Am I confused or just out of my league?
The shrink is Apple. Applefield?
Doctor, we gotta call Dr. Apple. We gotta.
Yeah.
Guys. Steven Spielberg. Up at Steven Spielberg's up at the desk.
Oh my God, that's Spielberg.
That's
That
not
is.
Steven Spielberg.
It's
not.
I'm telling you, it is.
My cousin Gary looks more like Spielberg than this
Anything
guy.
I say is not gonna
It's
make
not
it
about
true.
you. I know Spielberg. He goes to my temple. That's not Spielberg.
Whatever.
The waiter did tell you what I do, didn't he?
No.
No wonder you're being so cagey. He must have thought I was a blackmailer or something awful. I write and produce television shows.
No kidding.
I saw what went on up there tonight. It started to give me an idea for a show.
You know, I think maybe...
Think maybe what?
Can we talk about this someplace else?
Where?
There's a bar across the street that I like.
I'm a little old for that place.
Please, can we just get out of here? Let me get my coat.
It's not Spielberg.
I'm telling you, it is.
No, it's not Spielberg.
All right?
No, it's
Are you
not.
happy?
Okay.
Are you shocked it's not
Nah,
Spielberg?
yeah, looks like Ron Silver.
Looks like Ron Silver? You're wrong about that, too. Where the hell's Brian?
Huh?
Should I go look for him?
Why, so you can tell him about the Latvians playing dominoes in the men's room?
I'll go find him.
I'll go with you.
Hi, Connie.
Good evening, Mr. P.
We could go up to my place.
Do knock it off.
And where the fuck did he go?
Maybe we ought to just go home, call him in the morning.
The way he's been behaving with his history, listen, he's got a bag full of pills, and I happen to know there's a gun in the house.
Gun in the house?
Yeah, we went shooting at the range together once.
When did you go shooting at the range?
We're going up there.
No, really, when did you go shooting at the range? I want to know.
Enough with the range, please.
Maybe we just better go across the street. So?
So,
So what went on up there?
can we get a drink first? Stoli, rocks.
Aquavit.
Daddy.
Tracy?
No, Carla.
I'll have an Aquavit.
She seemed relieved.
Let's start at the beginning. What were the lights in the tower?
Well, you're the expert, but it seems to me that that part of the story won't make any sense unless you start at the beginning.
Where at the beginning?
Well, don't you usually start off with the main character? Who she is?
All right, I'll pretend I'm Eugene O'Neill for a second. Where are you from?
New Jersey.
Great. What were the lights in the tower?
Brian! Brian! Maybe we should call the police.
Before we do that, has anyone checked to see if the front door's locked? Neal, you're the most athletic.
I'll check upstairs.
I'll come with you.
I'll check the pool.
Brian? You up here, Brian?
Hey, Brian.
I would have sworn he turned this thing on when we left.
What the fuck?
Well, what kind of schmuck burger's gonna stand here and wave his arms?
Come on, Benny, move it, hurry.
This is really great and everything.
I love this song.
Let's talk. Okay, shoot.
Aren't you forgetting something?
What?
Are you the only one who gets to be all business around here?
Oh, yeah, well, how about this? If I use what you tell me as an A story in an episode, I'll give you $500.
And how much will you get paid for the story?
Well, it's kind of complicated. I have an overall deal, and things like story payments get charged against it.
So how much will get charged against it for my story? And after all, it is my story. It happened to me. It was a very upsetting experience. Are you all right? Somebody's a little tense.
I don't know which one to take.
What exactly are your symptoms?
Disorientation, headache, obsessive thinking.
Do you feel panicked?
Strangely, no.
Oh, this one will knock you out. This one you have to take every day for 3 weeks before you get any results. And this one, oh, this one's a hypnotic. Possible side effects, happy, happy, joy, joy. I highly recommend it.
A woman with a secret and a pharmacology degree.
Well, and one needs to stay up on these things, doesn't one?
Or in this case, one needs these things to stay up.
Aren't you gonna write that down?
Only a real hack writes down his own bon mots.
Other side effects include short-term memory loss.
This is nice. And you are?
Her partner.
Ex-partner.
What have you given him?
Nothing.
Don't worry, I'm not a cop or a reporter or anything.
I know who you are.
Well, maybe you and I can talk later.
I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to her.
Later.
Now.
Would you excuse me for a minute?
Get over here.
Get your hands off me, okay?
Just relax.
Tough guy. What are you trying to show off in front of him?
Man, I'm not even show off in front of him. What do you mean by that?
You're supposed to play nice in front of the strangers,
I'm
okay?
playing nice in here. You just calm down. I know I don't own you.
I thought I made it very clear. I am through with you.
What do you mean you're through with me? Maybe you're through with me. You're not through with stuff, and that's what I'm here to protect.
Take a look in the mirror. You're a loser, and I don't want to have anything to do with you.
What do you mean I'm a loser? What are you saying? You're
calling me a fucking
loser?
Let go of me.
I'll tell you what. You want to go with him?
I'm not going with him. We're just talking. You get your hands off me. Don't mandle it.
Ow, fuck. I don't give a fuck, huh? You want to go with him? Just don't take any of my shit.
You're hurting me. Let go.
Excuse me.
Family business. Step off.
Before we do anything, I want you to know that I am represented by Bert Fields.
You already slept with him?
So what?
Think they accept credit cards?
Desk sergeant said that they do.
Come on, guys, please hang around with me, please.
What do you think's gonna happen? You're right next door to a police station.
I know, but Ira's car is parked up at Brian's. How are we gonna get back?
Benny, the desk sergeant will call a cab for you when they're ready to let Ira go.
Oh, come on, guys, please just stay awake.
Listen, we're tired. We need to go find out what happened to Brian.
Yeah, besides, you're the one that opened your mouth to the security guy.
I know, but he's gonna be so pissed when he gets out.
You guys probably need to talk.
Well, ditch those two.
We gave him our statements. They'll be fine.
You know, Hank, sometimes you scare me.
Pardon?
Yeah, you know, all your kumbaya horse shit about is Brian gonna be okay? But when it comes to Ira, we can't do anything for you.
I didn't notice you sticking around.
Yeah, well, I never pretended to be Ira's pal, did I?
How old are you?
29.
Yeah, I'm 44.
Yeah? Really? Is that when they give out the hypocrites licenses?
On the day you turn 37, all of a sudden you realize that other people are not what's important.
Really?
You learn to put your faith in institutions. It's the opposite of everything that the culture teaches you. It's not the wife, it's the marriage. It's not the player, it's the team. There are certain institutions that must be preserved, even if they are damaged.
And what institution does Brian represent?
Syndication.
So you're not a hippie. You're Harry Lime.
That's another great thing about turning 37. You stop being indignant.
Oh, I'm not indignant. I am in awe.
Go, my son, and sin no more. Let's get out of here. Cops give me the creeps.
Did he kick me?
You hit the planter when you fell backwards.
There was a woman with me.
Yeah, she said you wouldn't want to call the cops.
Where did she go?
She hustled Sugar Ray out of here.
Did she say for me to wait?
Yeah, what do I look like, a kiosk?
Get in.
Why the hell did you have to tell him that you slept with me?
I told you, I thought it would get rid of him.
Want a drink?
Got any vodka?
Stoli?
Fine. Cozy. You know, I think I figured out what I want for my story.
Okay, how much?
I want credit.
Oh. Look, in order to get your name on something, you'd have to actually write it. And you'd have to actually have a name. You can have anything else.
Boy, I'd hate to see you with a crab leg.
Run silent, run deep. They'll go away.
What if it's your friends?
What if it's your partner?
See that? Safety's on.
Danny!
Jesus Christ, man, I think you broke my fucking ass.
What the hell were you doing?
I was worried about you. Don't you ever open the door?
How'd you know I was here?
I saw some shadows in the bedroom upstairs. You got a woman up there? Get that fucking gun off! This is dangerous. Listen, I got an idea. How about I call the network up and give them some outrageous bullshit story, then I think I could buy you another week.
That's not an idea, Danny. When you have the outrageous bullshit story, then you'll have an idea. Look, don't say anything to the network just yet.
Well, I have to tell them something, or else you do.
I'll figure out something.
I believe in you, man.
And I believe you believe in me.
Yeah, Courtney, I want you to get a couple numbers for me. I know exactly what time it is, all right? Okay, I want you to get me Dr. Jerry Applefield. Get his service. Quit yawning, quit yawning. What the hell's going on, guys? How come you aren't playing poker?
Ira's in jail.
What?
Yeah, he punched out one of those security guys.
How the hell did that happen?
Well, he thought the guy called Benny a Jew boy.
Well, fuck him. What's going on with Brian? Who's he up there with?
Beats the shit out of us.
Hey, who represents you guys?
Knock it off, will you?
I'm sorry, sir.
You're making it very hard for me to pretend I'm not here.
I'm not a sex junkie.
Congratulations.
Nobody wants me for me, you know? Everybody wants me because I got this freaked arm.
What?
You know, I suppose I'm weak because I go along with it, right? You know, but, you know, I got to meet all kinds of people I never would have met otherwise, you know? Interesting people, and it took me places, you know? Now look where it's taking me. Like having a albatross hanging between your legs. Tell me something, man. What's it like to have a penis that you can't sit on?
Look, I don't know why exactly, but I'm not comfortable discussing this.
You think I'm comfortable? Come on. I got a medium-sized forest creature in my pants.
Hey! I don't want to hear another word about your dick, okay?
Hey, all right. Lyman's girlfriend. This unbelievable-looking black chick named Champagne. Okay, well, somebody must have told her. You know, because she wants to take me up in the tower of the hotel to show me the view, right? Well, next thing you know, if only we hadn't been leaning up against a light switch.
Champagne. What hotel was this?
Look, I've done 2 pornos, okay? They said I was just another 13-inch cock. Now I'm selling plumbing fixtures.
What hotel?
The chateau up on the strip, the one with the tower.
You were in the tower tonight. Stupid.
Making love.
And you were bumping the lights on and off.
We were supposed to go to Lyman's room to play Pictionary, all right? But you gotta bring lubrication.
Look, let me give you a tip about storytelling. Start at the beginning.
But the real question is, will the network let us run the show?
You two? Frankly? No way. No. And none of that's gonna matter, because if the network doesn't have something to see by Friday, there is not gonna be a show.
Mm-hmm.
But I guarantee you guys this. If I can get another one of my clients to configure his deal and take the job that Brian's doing right now over, then you two will be on the show at no less than supervising producers.
So, basically, we shoot Brian in the nuts.
I love Brian. You love
I-
Brian?
of course
we
I
love
love
Brian. We're not
Yeah.
going to shoot him in the nuts.
Hank,
Don't you care about Brian?
Hang on a second. Wait a minute. I love Brian, too. He's
Okay,
just like
well,
a brother to me.
yeah, well, he's sick. He's sick, you understand?
Yeah.
Danny?
Yes.
Could you excuse us for a second?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't mind, we just want to...
Oh, you want me to?
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Hank, this is no time to take the high moral ground.
Let me ask you something. If Danny were to hand us a couple of staff jobs, don't you think he'd want us as clients?
You think he's gonna fuck us?
Well, no, he's for real if he wants to sign us.
Well, I need to know what you guys are gonna do. And there's one more thing, and if it's a problem, we'll shake hands and go our separate ways. If you guys take the jobs, I expect to be your agent.
What'd I tell you?
I know.
Look, I know you're still pissed. This isn't like you. Say something.
The guy in the cell with me had a 13-inch schwanz.
Oh, my God.
No, you idiot. He was the guy in the tower at the Chateau Marmont tonight.
No.
Yes.
This is unbelievable.
Unfucking believable.
Oh, my God. So what happened?
Okay, you ready for this? Big boy leaves his girlfriend on the balcony with this fag Englishman. Takes the fag Englishman's black Amazon girlfriend up to the tower to show off the artillery piece.
Hold on. The Englishman is gay, but he has a girlfriend.
Well, she-male, you know, transsexual. And get this, Its name is Champagne.
Champagne?
Champagne.
Oh, God.
So he's pushing and pushing, and they're leaning up against the light switch. Pretty soon, the fag Englishman shows up, goes batshit nuts.
Champagne, you have betrayed me. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, I hope this is a 10 o'clock show.
That's your story?
That's my story.
Sounds like another bad TV episode.
You're just being too much of a perfectionist.
With all due respect, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't understand the process.
Really?
Where you going?
Look, you asked me what happened. I told you. If you don't like it, there's nothing I can do about it.
But I want you to stay.
And you'll behave?
Okay.
Okay, maybe I'm not a writer, but it seems to me the problem is that you're missing the main character.
What main character?
The main character isn't somebody over there. It's somebody here who saw something and can't figure it out, and it's driving him crazy.
Television is no place for literary self-portrait.
Bullshit.
Do you ever actually watch television?
Do you?
Sometimes.
Fuck television. What would Hitchcock do?
You're my muse.
Obviously, there's no TV show in this, but it gives us a huge strategic advantage over those two shitheads. All right. We gotta come up with a story for Brian. He still needs a story. We'll have his undivided attention, but we gotta come up with a story.
Before we start, we gotta talk about our problem. It's been in the room staring at us every day it's like a goiter.
All right. You wanna talk about this? Fine. What you did sucked. We were partners for 8 years. You chose to fuck that up. So even if we do work together, let's face it, it's not gonna be like it was before.
I'm sorry that you feel this way, but it's normal for a grown man to be married.
What?
Not everybody wants to spend Thanksgiving at the track.
Is that what you think this is about?
Well, don't make this about the murder she wrote, because you didn't know about that until tonight. You've been picking on me ever since I got home from my honeymoon. Admit it. You hate my wife.
Oh, reality check, Benny. Everybody hates your wife. You really don't know that I know, do you?
Know what?
At your bachelor party, a party that I somewhat helped to organize, while everyone's up front with the girls, you're in the back room with that cocksucker Fingerman stabbing me in the back.
Fantasy baseball?
Fingerman was the only one who had a chance to overtake me. He needed one more big stick, you made sure he got Griffey.
You're talking about a fucking rotisserie league, Ira.
No, you're wrong. Look, there's one thing in life that I'm good at. For 4 straight years, I dominated that league. That bothered you, didn't it? Bothered you enough to try and ruin it for me.
You're right. I shouldn't have done it, but... Ira, I gotta tell you, when things aren't going your way, you're kind of an asshole. And when things are going your way, you're a huge asshole.
It's Amadeus.
What?
The guy in the cell, me, it's Amadeus. A gifted man destroyed by threat and jealous mediocrity. That's what Brian saw. That's the theme of the story.
What about the guy with the schlock?
We'll make him some kind of oddball genius, like Rain Man, only not retarded.
No, not a genius. Telekinetic. The guy is telekinetic.
But it's something that's passed down genetically, like schizophrenia.
No, I don't think schizophrenia can be passed down genetically.
No. It's the power. It's passed down genetically, but it skips generations.
It's this recessive gene that's only found in this one family.
Right. Okay, we're at this family reunion.
No. It's at a christening or a bris with a baby. A new baby comes into this old line family in San Francisco.
Pittsburgh.
No, San Francisco. And there's this big house on Nob Hill and a matriarch. Respected, powerful.
Stanwyck in the Big Valley.
I'm telling you, this is too good for Brian.
Where's the fucking cab?
I rode on one once.
What if the guy watching is a priest?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's good.
The priest doesn't report it right away because he's not sure what he's seen.
Yeah.
If he says anything to the cops, he'll just sound like the voyeur he really is.
The guy who commits the murder, he confesses to a priest. What?
Isn't it a kind of a reach that he happens to confess to the only witness to the crime?
Not if the priest is the only witness and he confesses to the guy to shut him up.
Jesus Christ, you're incredible.
Thank you. Thanks. You know, that's my BMW out there. Did you see that? Right, okay. All right, second season of Outer Limits, right? There's the one with the giant ants, and they all have faces like Mario Cuomo.
You know, I'm not married to this notion, but what about something that's not based on a TV show?
All right, fine. Twilight Zone. Devil episode, right? It's a dark, rainy night. The guy pulls into a monastery. The monks, they've got this guy prisoner, right? And he turns out he's the devil. But the guy lets the prisoner go, and he's got to spend the rest of his life trying to recapture the devil.
If we're gonna rip something off, let's at least rip off a feature for Christ's sakes.
Fine, even better. What? Maybe something French, huh? What do you suppose we'll get for supervisor producer? What do you think that is?
$15K a show.
Really? Times 20. You gotta figure we'll do at least 3 scripts each. That's like another 70K right there.
What about this devil idea?
Huh? And do you know where the offices are? I heard they might be in the same building as Spelling, which would be good because that means we could have lunch at Marie Callender's. What? It's the good one. The one on Wilshire.
Will you try to focus?
All right. Okay, The Last Detail, but in space.
Danny said no straight sci-fi.
All right, The Last Detail in the Wasteland.
Last Detail meets Mad Max?
Depressing.
Sucks.
How you gonna dump your agent?
I think I'll just have my lawyer fax her.
That is brutal.
Yeah, I know.
You're good. I got stuff to learn.
Can we have some coffee here?
And then they change places. What?
Who's changed places?
The killer and the priest.
Oh.
They're doppelgangers.
Well,
And at the end, the priest is in his bedroom. He's back at the rectory. He's sitting in a chair, looking out the window. Only it's not the priest. It's the killer wearing the priest's vestments. What did you stop for? We were doing so good this time. We were doing good, weren't we?
You're doing great. It's a great story.
So, get back down there.
But it's one story. I'll be a dead man if I have to go through this 22 times.
Well, thanks a lot.
I didn't mean it like that. You're fantastic. But let's face it, we're involved because it's filling a need. I need to be overstimulated to be creative. That's always been my problem. I just can't take it anymore.
It's just us, and it's good.
This time. But you're only one story. By episode 6, we'll do a story about dope dealers or Satanists, and I'll be discovered down an alley with a needle in my armor fucking a goat. I'm never gonna make it.
Okay. Oh, look, I think we've done enough for one night. Look, you take an Ativan, get a good night's sleep, and when you wake up in the morning, you'll write our story, and everything's gonna look a whole lot sunnier.
The old lady pushes into the room with her walker, okay? And the whole family parts so that she can view the kid.
All right. When she leans over the kid, we'll ping-pong close-ups. The old lady sees something in the kid's eyes.
Okay, all right. And she turns to the family. And she asks them to part so that she can, have some room. And she reaches in and she pulls out a...
Marble.
A tooth.
Shark's tooth.
A bear's tooth.
A wolf's tooth. Okay, she puts the tooth down in a crib, and whack! It goes flying into the kid's hand. The kid has the power.
The kid has the power. The old lady has the power.
Oh, jeez.
You know they'll try to make us share an assistant, right?
Fuck that noise. We each get our own assistant. About this devil idea. What if we...
You know, I could get car insurance now. I could,
How about this? We're out in the desert.
Wasteland.
Will you forget about the wasteland already? We're in a desert. No. We open up on a black screen. Scratch that. We're in the desert. Death Valley. Nothing moves. A couple of vultures work on some bare bones. Suddenly, vultures look up. Something is in the air. A gopher sticks its head out of its hole. A few feet away, a crack develops in the hard-baked surface. Something is pushing at the ground from underneath, like a chick trying to get out of its shell.
Okay.
The vultures take off, and the golfer.
Golfer? What? Why is there a golfer?
Gopher. The gopher.
The gopher.
Jumps
Yeah,
out of its hole
that makes sense.
and runs away.
You know.
The ground cracks open just enough for an incredibly grotesque, gnarled, inhuman hand to push through. As the sunlight hits the hand, it suddenly ungnarls and morphs into a normal man's hand.
No, that's expensive.
No, I know this guy just opened up a digital house over on Seward. They can do it all on a fucking Macintosh.
All right, fine, okay, go ahead.
After the hand, this little Yoda head, and then the rest of the body comes out, and this thing morphs into...
Harry Hamlin.
Huh?
Harry Hamlin.
Fine. So then Harry...
Hamlin.
Stands up, stretches, takes a deep breath, turns around, and sees the Las Vegas Strip behind him.
He's the devil. He's the devil.
He's just escaped from hell.
Uh-huh.
There's a whole flip-flop on the Twilight Zone.
I get it. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Escape from hell. That's it. That's our story. That is our fucking story.
What'd you do?
Huh?
Cool that, man. Cut that out. Turn it off. Be cool, man. Just blend in.
What?
Cut 2, a pagoda in the highlands of East fucking Timor. American guy, early 30s, lives with the monks. Vow of silence, just prays, eats rice balls and chicken fat sandwiches. There's a phone call. He goes over, he reaches down.
Hold on. If the monks have taken a vow of silence, why do they have a telephone?
A carrier pigeon flies up his ass, okay? He gets a message from his grandmother. in Pittsburgh. She tells him that another one with the power, another one like them, has been born.
Brother.
Excuse me? I don't believe I got your credits.
Oh, you have credits?
Between us, we have 19 produced television credits.
Oh. Well, that explains it.
That explains what?
That explains television.
I suppose you don't watch television.
No, I don't. I prefer movies.
Yeah, well, you're riding the fucking bus.
What are you doing? Driving it?
That's a good one, Len.
We're gonna go get my car.
All right. See, because I thought Dennis Hopper maybe put you guys on board, and then when one of you gets an idea, the bus explodes.
What's wrong with the idea?
Seriously?
Seriously.
Well, first of all, all right, you do have this, nice little story about this dysfunctional family, fine. But then why tart it up with this telekinesis thing? Go with what is essential. The outsider within the family, say, Find the antagonist within that situation. And the old woman. It's the old woman. The old woman. She abused the hero, and that's why he's so fucked up. And now this baby is born, and he knows that she's going to do the same thing to him, and that is why he has to come back. Well, there you go.
Can I ask you what you do for a living?
Well, I happen to be one of the highest paid script readers in the business. I can cover 5 of these in one night. I'm an insomniac.
So some poor schmuck is sitting home, thinking that he's 1 yes away from selling a script, and it's your job to blow him out of the water.
You know what? I should get combat pay for wading through this crap. That's what it is.
Hey! Ira, take it easy.
It's all right, Claude. It's all right. Look, if I don't do it, somebody else will.
Nazi.
Oh, good. Good for you.
Sunset Boulevard.
Where the hell are we? Excuse me. Where are we?
Sunset Boulevard.
It's Guatemala.
It's Echo Park.
Do you go back the other way?
Eventually.
What the hell does that mean?
I mean, I go downtown, I go to Union Station, 7th and Alvarado, and then I come back Sunset the other way.
And how long till you get to the strip?
About an hour and a half.
Could you freshen these up for us, please?
Yeah, thanks very much.
He can't be the devil.
Right. Why?
Well, why would the devil have to escape from hell? If you're escaping from hell, you're escaping from the devil.
Okay, well, he's not the devil, all right? He's just a guy, right? He's just, he was a rogue, In a previous life, he was, a bad guy, criminal.
An escape artist.
Yeah. No, that'd be great. Yeah, he's like the world's greatest escape artist. So he was, during his life, no jail could hold him.
Or during his death.
Uh-huh.
You see there?
No, that's great. That's
yeah,
good.
Here we go.
There we go. There it is, yeah.
Uh-oh.
What?
Wasn't Hudson Hawk the world's greatest escape artist? Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Fuck.
No. No, Hudson Hawk was the world's greatest cat burglar.
Well, that's not the same thing.
No, that's different.
It's close.
No, we got it back, though.
Gotta pee.
Mm-hmm. I'll keep working.
Yeah.
Hey, Danny, it's Neal.
How's it going, Neal?
It's going pretty good, I think,
What do you mean you think?
Well, we've got we have a story, it's just,
Spit it out, Neal. It's been a rough night.
Well, I think Hank is great. You know that. I think he's terrific. He's got a lot of great ideas, and I think we can really work well together in the show.
Neal?
All right, look, I'm just a little uncomfortable with us both being supervising producers, it starts to look like we're, like partners.
What's wrong with being partners, Neal? Maybe it'll do you both some good.
Well, I just, I've always liked to work alone, and you know what they say about writing partnerships.
Yeah, I know. It's like two guys fucking the same dog. Listen, Neal, all you gotta do is get a teaser, 4 acts, write out the beats, and we'll worry about the credits later.
Okay, but I don't want to take anything away from Hank. I said I think he's great, and the drug thing doesn't worry me. I just sort of feel like if he's supervising producer, I should be at least, co-exec.
Hold on. Jennifer?
It's Hank.
Hank, I thought you were with Neal.
Well, that's what I'm calling about, Neal.
Hank, I've got a client on the line on location in Hawaii. He's about to leave the set. Hold on. Neal?
Mm-hmm.
I got a client on the line from Vermont. He's just arriving to the set. He's got a case of Cirrus. Hold on. All right, what's the problem with Neal?
Well, there's no problem. He's been a big help.
But you have a problem sharing the same credit, right?
Well, I don't think he's ever been more than story editor.
Hang on. Neal, what's the biggest staff job you ever had?
Oh, executive story consultant on Monkeys Up. I don't think Hank's ever been anything more than like story editor.
Hold on. What about you?
Co-producer on The Rectifier.
Hang on. Okay, Hank, here's the deal. You get supervising plus $5K more a week. Neal will get straight producer. We'll tell him it's the same money. It's our little secret.
I think that's fair.
All right, Neal, but this is going to be our little secret.
Don't you think that's fair?
Yeah, it's fair. Now go to work. Go to work, Hank.
Client in Vermont.
Don't you even speak to me.
I have no burning desire to speak to you.
Oh, fuck! My laptop.
Huh? Where are my car keys? Fuck!
Dr. Jerry Applefield's current patient line. Referrals should... Hello?
Jerry, Brian, I just can't do it.
Brian, how many times have I told you? In order to have something, you must first stop wanting it.
All right, that's it. I say we hitch.
It would have been faster if we stayed on the bus.
I'd be back in jail.
You know, maybe it's not such a bad idea you have the old lady be the bad guy, huh?
Just keep walking.
Bang, zoom.
Karma.
Come again, I didn't hear you the first 15 times.
But you know something? This didn't happen because we were in those phone booths cutting each other's throats.
Yeah, it did. And you know it. And if karma does exist, then that asshole will run Danny over in my car.
I think that when we agreed to do this behind Brian's back, we established duplicity as a ground rule. Danny was screwing us. How could we not eventually try to screw each other?
Yeah, well, it didn't take us very long, though, did it?
There is a way to make it right.
Yeah, do we have to kill a chicken?
When we get to Brian's house, we wake him up, sit him down, and tell him what we tried to do.
Oh, yeah, I should calm the waters. Hey, pal, while you were having your nervous breakdown, Hank and I tried to fuck you in the ass.
And then we give him escape from hell.
Let him say it's his.
It'll solve his problem.
Temporarily.
It's an act of contrition. It'll put us right with the Lord. And who knows, maybe he'll get his shit together and wind up running the show after all.
And we wait till then to tell him about Danny.
And we fuck Danny, and the karma wheel comes full circle.
Uh-huh.
See what I'm saying?
I'm with you, very zen.
It's never gonna work. Honey, come on. Stop that. Come here. Stop that.
It's never gonna work. It's never gonna work.
Come on, you're gonna
It's
hurt
never
yourself.
gonna work.
It's fine. It's okay. I'm here. No. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. No. It's fine. It's fine. Come on, now you're exhausted, Brian, and you just need to sleep. Here, I'll take care of you. Get under the covers, Brian. I'll take care of you.
You can't take care of me.
No, I'll take care of you. Just sleep. Sorry. Yes?
Where's Brian?
Who are you?
We're Brian's friends. Who are you?
I'm Brian's girlfriend.
You're Miranda?
Yes.
Oh. I'm Benny Kanaka. This is Ira Gold. Kanaka Gold.
Nice to meet you.
Listen, we need to see Brian.
I'm afraid that's impossible now. You see, Brian spent the night in the emergency hospital, and he's resting now.
Emergency hospital?
What happened?
How well did you say you knew Brian?
Stress, huh?
They had to shoot him up with Thorazine.
Terrible.
I just wonder, the thing that seemed to set him off last night, he thought he saw something over at the hotel. He was desperate to find out what it was. He wants to turn it into a story.
See, the thing is, we know what happened at the hotel.
That's very sweet of you, but the doctor said the last thing Brian needs right now is to start thinking about work again. So I will let him know you came by. So long.
Hey!
I hope it'll be all right.
Fuck him. We'll nail him later. Let's get a cheeseburger.
How could you get a cheeseburger now?
Oh, boy.
Oh, look at this. Shit.
Got out okay?
No, I was killed in a cell block riot.
What's up with Brian? Is everything okay?
Not exactly. Can't see anyone right now.
Brian? Oh my God. Jesus. Brian, Jesus. What do you think you're doing? Could you do such a thing? I told you I was gonna take care of you. I'm gonna take care of you. For God's sakes. Come on.
Ah, Jesus, that is fucking awful.
Yeah, well, can we see him?
No, not for a couple of days. We talked to the doctor ourselves. He's all right. The girlfriend's with him.
Oh, what girlfriend?
You don't know Brian's girlfriend?
We do. Lovely girl.
Yeah.
Well, if it's all the same to you, if she's still up there, we'd like to talk to her.
You want to talk to her?
You don't want to talk to Brian, huh?
So what if we do?
Ira. Pissing me off.
What are you?
Ira,
just let me talk to Ira. Don't touch me.
Smack you hard.
Are you playing handsome? Ira.
Jeez. All right, okay. All right. Fuck it, let's go. Come on.
Hey, come here. Come here. Wait. All right.
Time out. Come on. This is idiotic. Let's be upfront with each other. Tell him, Neal.
We've got a story for him.
Well, we got a story, too. But the doctor said no stories today.
We're not bullshitting yet. He's in bad shape.
Well, why are you keeping us from him?
We're not keeping you from him. We're protecting him from you.
What's the difference? Motive.
Aha. Oh, wait a minute. Danny.
Danny came after you guys too, didn't he?
No.
You guys been talking to Danny?
Ah, come on, Ira. Coy really is not you.
Oh, what's the matter with you? I've been in jail all night.
What'd Danny say?
Is it about the show?
Show us a girlfriend and Brian in a puddle of his own urine, and maybe we'll tell you.
Well?
She's in there. We just left her.
Maybe she went back to sleep.
She's not asleep.
Well, then where is she?
Miranda? 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 Is everything all right? I'm going to call 911.
I'm in the shower. Could you guys come back later?
Oh, okay, sorry. We're leaving now. All of us. Oh, well, look what you did now, you fucking idiot.
You pushed me.
He was trying to hold you back.
Well, he let go.
Sorry, Miranda.
Miranda?
Yep, that's Miranda.
Well, she sure wasn't in the shower, was she?
Yeah, and her name isn't Miranda.
Yes, it is. She told us.
Well, Hank, what do you think these three are trying to pull?
You're paranoid.
Maybe I'm paranoid, but her name is Georgia Feckler, and she's a writer.
So the fuck what?
All right, just tell me one thing. Is Brian okay?
Yeah.
Neal, how do you know her?
She came in to pitch on Monkeys Up. You had a partner back then, a guy with a goatee.
Yeah, well, now I don't.
Well, what the hell are you doing here?
Who do you think you are?
Hey, we're Brian's friends.
Really?
Yeah, and right now we're going upstairs to check on it.
No.
Okay. Is Brian still alive?
Yeah. Now, no one try anything funny.
Are you screwing him?
He happens to know my work, all right? Jesus.
So why'd you let us think you were his girlfriend?
Brian wanted to talk to me about a job on the new show. I knew that he blew you off. I just didn't want to hurt your feelings, okay?
Bullshit!
Look, 2 minutes ago, you were all at each other's throats. The minute a woman appears, you're the Rockettes.
Hey, sex had nothing to do with it. You lied to us. You were gonna cut us out.
Well, I didn't see much chance of getting invited to the poker game, did I, Neal?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The reason you cut us off on the Monkeys Up story is because I wouldn't play ball.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but the reason you got cut off was because your partner was a psycho.
He acted that way because everyone on your writing staff kept hitting on me.
I did not hit on you.
Oh, so you walk all the freelancers out to Lot Z after the story meetings.
It was dark.
Which explains why you cracked your head on my car door after you made your pounce.
Jesus, Neal.
That is weak.
You pounced on her?
Oh, Jesus.
That's sad.
She is lying.
You guys are beautiful. You're all freaked out because after all your card games and your cock-sucking, Brian went for me. On my merits.
Hey, we did a 30-something.
Well.
Oh! Get your gun, Neal! Hold it! Get your gun, Neal! Come on! I got it!
Ow.
Come on, go! Get Brian! Hold her!
Oh, my head.
Oh,
Out of the way. I told you to leave Brian alone. He's my responsibility. Brian. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. How do I know it's Valium? I know it's Valium because I'm holding the empty bottle with your fucking phone number on it. I'm sorry, Dr. Applefield. Well, yeah, he's breathing all right, but he's completely unconscious. His color is not good at all. His chest is all gurgly, sounds rather phlegmy, and I mean, as far as I know, and I don't know much about it, he's completely comatose. I mean, this is Judy Garland time. I cannot wake him up.
You think you're going to be able to stay with him for a couple of days?
Well, yeah, sure, but shouldn't he be in a hospital?
No. I think I was able to get everything out of him when I had him in the bathroom.
Does he need anything special?
You have any good ideas for a script? Hollywood shrink humor. He'll be all right in a couple of days. I'm afraid it's an occupational hazard with these guys. It's a lot of pressure.
You don't think he'll do it again?
Oh, no, he doesn't want to die. He just doesn't want to write. I think when he realizes that he doesn't have to take this job, he's going to start to feel some immediate relief.
All right, well, thank you, Doctor. I'll take care of everything.
So how'd you get to him anyway?
I heard about his deal 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
I knew somebody who knew somebody who used to date him. They said he drinks at the Chateau bar. I've been sitting in that same cocktail dress every night for a week. He thought I was this girl he saw in the balcony. I went with it.
Women who sit in hotel lobbies in cocktail dresses in hopes of making money. Gee.
Go fuck yourself, Hank.
All right, well, who the hell did he see up there then?
There was a guy. He had a 13. Forget it.
It doesn't matter anyhow now.
All connection disconnected.
Ah, well, he'd been disconnected anyway.
No, he wasn't. We would have made it.
Think so? Danny came to us, offered us gigs. Needed some material to stall the networks until he found a replacement for Brian.
You turned him down?
We're not that desperate.
When did this happen?
Late last night.
And you told him no last night?
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Well, I mean, we gave him the impression that we would,
In other words, you said you'd do it.
Yes, but subsequently we embraced a new philosophy.
So Danny thinks you guys are still doing the show. Good. That'll buy us some time.
What?
Ryan's doing the show. Could somebody make some coffee?
Have you seen him lately? I don't think a cup of coffee's gonna do the trick.
It's for us, you imbecile. Now, you said you had a story for the show, right?
Yeah.
Now, what about you two? Did you manage to come up with anything before you realized Danny was bullshitting you?
Yes. We open in a desert, Death Valley.
Whatever. Brian's doing the show. You're gonna be the staff.
Who are you gonna be?
I'm gonna be Brian.
Why do you get to be Brian?
Outside of his shrink, we're the only 5 people who know exactly what kind of shape Brian is in, and we're all writers.
So we front for him.
Exactly. I mean, Brian has this incredible opportunity. He doesn't want to do it. We do.
Wait. Why do you get to be Brian?
Because I'm Brian's new partner.
Does Brian know this?
Let me take care of Brian. You guys just keep bullshitting Danny. Tell him you came by to see Brian last night to get your car. Brian waved you in. He was up working all night.
You come up with 3 great stories.
6. We're gonna work all night if we have to. Could you go make the coffee?
No, but I want to stay here and...
Benny, would you make some damn coffee?
She asked you to make
Do you want the job or not?
The sooner you make the coffee, the sooner you
Okay.
come back, Benny.
Jack off. Bring me some sweet loaves.
Your team?
Like the 62 Mets.
Great. You'll fill 1 supervising producer slot. Your producer, your co-producer.
Wait a minute.
Don't get greedy.
I could go to Danny.
Don't be greedy and stupid. You're supposed to save that in case I try and fire you.
Why would Brian go for this?
Hank, do you mind?
Why wouldn't he go for it? He doesn't have to go through with the torture. He gets to share 45 grand a show. Gets to keep his house, and he'll be getting the best sex of his entire life.
You said you didn't sleep with him.
Oh, grow up.
What will a producer get per episode?
I don't know, 12?
How many speaks?
Ira, let her finish. Oh, by the way, is this my new parking lot?
Benny, where's that coffee?
Hello?
Brian. Well, it worked.
Oh, that's beautiful. You think they can handle it?
You know what's really great? I don't care.
Wonderful. That's exactly where we were trying to get to. Those 22 shows, they guaranteed?
Absolutely.
But what I tell you, in order to have something, you must first stop wanting it.
Or appearing to want it.
Yeah, well, we'll get into that in the next session. Brian, you're feeling okay?
I'm still a little phlegmy from the Chacachino.
Well, I'll send up some expectorant. That ought to clear you up. Brian, are those guys still downstairs?
Uh-huh.
Do me a favor, will you? Will you flush that bag of pills before one of them gets into it?
Oh, sure.
And Brian, I'm proud of you. I'll see you Monday.
Monday.
Nothing's impossible, I have found, for when my chin is on the ground, I pick myself up, dust myself off, start all over again. Don't lose your confidence if you slip, be grateful for a pleasant trip. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, start all over again. Your face has that full of doubt look, 'cause right now you're feeling kinda small. But switch to a sunny outlook, and someday you'll have it all. Life is a party, but now and then you have to fall to rise again. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, start all over again.
Thank you very much.
Night, I got my baby at home. I turn the lights down low and turn the TV on. Channel 27 for the late movie. Pretty good thing, and it's called TV. You know that sometimes, baby, it's a pretty good company. Hold me close, 'cause it's a mystery. I don't be afraid of a silver screen. If there's one thing, baby, that you gotta see, pretty good thing, and it's called a TV. TV. I know that sometimes, baby, it's a pretty good company. I said that sometimes, baby, it's a pretty good company. movie, pretty good thing, and it's called TV, TV, TV. You know that sometimes, baby, it's a pretty good company. I say that sometimes, baby, it's a pretty good company. I say that sometimes, baby, it's a pretty good. TV company. TV company. Thank you.